right, everybody. Welcome into another edition of Inside Cowboy Football with McNeese head coach Lance Guidry. Coach Guidry's standing here. I'm standing here, and it's raining a little bit. We're right outside of Casa Manana. We're fixing to go inside, though, and shoot this week's show. And, Coach, it ought to be an interesting show because the Cowboys got a big win.
We did get a big win, but it's good to be back in Louisiana, and just excited to get this week going.
You know, the good news, Coach, is we took a long plane ride there. We acclimated to about a half-a-mile height up there with the boys, and then we got a long plane ride back, and all in all, 1-0.
1-0. Yeah, we handled the altitude well, and it's good to get back to below sea level. We was above sea level for a while.
Isn't that, well, you know how we know we're back in Louisiana? Raining on. Of course. Fans, stay with us. We're going to talk about the ball game, the one last week, the one coming up this week. We're going to have two players, our guest here today, so stay with us. We're going to be right back with more of Inside Cowboy Football.
Let's get inside.
Thank you, Southwest Louisiana, for voting Casa Manana Best Mexican Restaurant year after year. Famous for margaritas, nachos, homemade sangria. 6 new big screen TVs. Come on to Casa.
So there's no cars in this commercial, but we're not going to talk about cars. We're going to talk about an experience. I think it's safe to say that people's expectations of their customer experience these days is pretty low. But you're about to spend your hard-earned money, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars of it. Don't settle for being treated like you're worth less than that. Expect a red carpet experience, not the same old shady salesman or bully manager or long hold times you're used to. All you have to do is raise your expectations and then look around and see who's left to choose from.
Here's the places. These are the people. They are courteous, attentive, knowledgeable, in a word, professionals. So great prices, great products, awesome people. This combination is the reason Southwest Louisiana has voted Pumpelly Tire the #1 tire store year after year. We're honored and thankful, and our pledge to you is your continued satisfaction. Pumpelly Tire, Ruth Street in Sulphur, Ryan Street, Lake Charles.
Fans, we've got a treat for you this year. We're going to actually go to the highlights, and you're going to hear Tom Hafer, who is the play-by-play man on the radio with the call. Let's go to that right now for the first half highlights.
He will kick this one off nice and high and deep. And Lang will take it 7 yards deep and take a knee. And they'll start at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for Northern Colorado. And Reek will get the carry on a little pitch to the near side. Hit after a short gain, maybe got 3 out to the 39-yard line. A couple of Cowboys converged there, including B.J. Blunt for the stop. Tight end he's in an H-back position. It's a give to Reek. Reek's got some running room. He's going to cut it to the near side. Ball is loose! And it's recovered by Northern Colorado. After a pickup of 2, it will be 3rd and 8. Play fake, back to throw, nip. He's in trouble, it's scrambling, and he's hit and dropped. That'll be a sack for the Cowboys. Blunt is there for the Pokes. In an I formation. Reek gets the carry, hit in the backfield, and taken down for a loss, and that is another. No, I thought that was Jones again. It's not Jones, it's Marval Bourgeois who got there first and got help from another Cowboy. Colin Root is the kicker. He was their leading scorer last year and was 11 of 14 on field goals. He'll try a 51-yarder. Snap and holder there. The kick is low and won't get there. Cowboys dodge a bullet. Northern Colorado got to the 23 before the defense came up big, and the Bears do not score. On 3rd and 2, Pratt gets the carry and the first down and breaks a tackle to the 46-yard line. Boy, he got popped right at the first down marker, and he went backwards, so did the defender, and Pratt kept going forward after that. Gets to the 46, a Cowboy first down. Blitz comes, Tabry throws, Orgeron with a catch, breaks one tackle, and now he's out in the open at the 50, got the first down, 40, to the 30-yard line. That was awesome work in traffic by Parker Orgeron, as he appeared to be stopped right as he made the catch. He did some fancy footwork and takes it to the 27-yard line for a Cowboy first down. Tabry, play fake, going to throw, and he's going to hit Highshaw, and he's got a first down inside the 5-yard line, down to near the 2. Justin Pratt with the carry, and the Cowboy touchdown! Justin Pratt scores from 2 yards away, and the Pokes take the early lead. Hand off to Pratt off tackle. He'll cut it back and now runs left and has room. And he breaks it free to midfield. He's to the 40 of UNC, to the 30 and out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Big run for Justin Pratt. Bailey Rayborn holds. Snap is good this time. The hold is right there. The kick is good. Cowboys increase their lead with 22 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 10-0 Cowboys. Tabry shotgun. Play fake to Ryan Ross, and a throw, and that's caught by Sutton. Sutton has a first down across the 30 at the 32-yard line. Kyron Sutton with his first reception. 2nd and 2 Cowboys. Ross the tailback. Back to throw Tabry. Going to throw deep. He's looking for Orgeron. He made the catch! What a grab at the 28-yard line. You wouldn't believe that one if you're not watching it. Cowboys will get a first down at the 28 of Northern Colorado. 2nd and 5 Cowboys. Oh, Tabry keeps on the zone read, and he's got a first down to the 15-yard line. They didn't see that one on film. Play fake, looks to throw. It's going to be caught by Beggy and out of bounds inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. An 8-yard pickup, 2nd and 2 Cowboys. Ross and Ross in the backfield. Tabry will keep. Won't get there. Lost a yard. It was zone read, and he kept it looking for the left end. Northern Colorado holds. Look out. There is their backup tailback getting a first down, and he's out to the 20. On the carry, Milo Hall. Up under center is Nip. And another carry, and Reek is hit in the backfield, driven back. Who was there for the Cowboys? Roscoe. Cody Roscoe was there from the shotgun. Nip back to throw. Throws to Wesley. First down, and he's breaking free and has a first down at the 43-yard line before he's taken down. And late here in the second quarter. Nip back to throw. Intercepted! Who's going the other way? That's Gabe Foster. He might take it in. He's at the 10 and the 5 and a Cowboy touchdown. Gabe Foster with the pick 6, and the Cowboys have increased their lead. Victory formation here just to have Orgeron take a knee, and this half will end. Our score, McNeese Cowboys 17, Northern Colorado Bears nothing.
Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We got plenty more Inside Cowboy Football right after this pause.
Chevy is the only brand to earn J.D. Power Dependability Awards for cars, trucks, and SUVs now 3 years in a row at Billy Navar Chevrolet in Lake Charles and Sulphur.
For the most awarded and fastest growing brand over the last 4 years, come to Billy Navar Chevrolet in Lake Charles and Billy Navar Chevrolet in Sulphur.
Chevy is the only brand to earn J.D. Power Dependability Awards for cars, trucks, and SUVs now 3 years in a row at Billy Navar Chevrolet in Lake Charles and Sulphur.
Darren.
Hey.
We're sitting here in Casa Manana after a Cowboy win.
How about them Cowboys,
How about them Cowboys, huh?
Right, great job this week.
So what are we going to do?
We're going to give 20% off every day, all day. McNeese IDs, students, everybody, faculty, show that ID. You get 20% off all your purchases every day, all day long until we say it's not happening anymore.
Anything on the menu is what you're telling me?
Anything on the menu.
And you're the guy.
We're the guy, hey.
When you say it, it's law.
Let's do it.
All right.
We're going to do it.
I think that's a great thing. Thank you so much.
We can do that, right, Shane?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, man. And go Pokes.
Go Pokes.
All right.
Imagine life without football. No Friday night lights, no pep rallies, no band. All that time invested to teach young men and women commitment and team spirit, gone. Football, where young men and women compete to be the best, where bands, cheerleaders, and countless others take part in the team experience. Celebrate the passion that only happens every fall. Join the game.
Hello, Cameron Communications customers. Whether you're in Cameron Parish, Carlos, or Sulphur, we're glad you're watching CBS Lake Charles. If you're a Cameron Communications customer, you probably already know you have access to your favorite programming, tons of sports action, and can take your favorite programs with you with Watch TV Everywhere. Cameron Communications offers internet speeds up to 25 megabits per second, both upload and download. That's fast. We know you have lots of choices, and we're glad you're watching CBS Lake Charles.
Let's go to second half action again with Tom Hafer in the voiceover right now.
At the goal line, he'll bring it out. 5 and the 10. He is to the 15, 20, 25. Takes it to the outside and taken down at the 32-yard line. And he almost broke through that tackle and would have had all kinds of space in front of him. Good return by Ben Jones. Pratt has a good carry on 2nd and 10. He gets about 8 out near the 40. 3rd and 6, Cowboys. 4-man rush. Tabbery will step up between it. He will get the first down. A scramble by James Tabbery. From the 9, play fake, back to throw. Nip, he's looking long. He's looking for Wesley. Good coverage. Oh, he hauled it in anyway. No, he didn't. The Cowboys have it. The Cowboys picked it off. That's Burton on the interception. The kick is up, has plenty of distance. And no good. He must have hooked it wide left. Hooked it wide left on a 44-yard attempt. Tabbery at quarterback, splits 3 wide left. Pump fake, and now they're going to throw deep. And there is the Cowboy receiver making the grab. He's got it to the 30, to the 25, and down inside the 10-yard line, Nate Briscoe. Smith, the snapper, gets it right there. Oh, it's blocked. Kick is blocked. It'll go into the end zone. And the Pokes do not score. And quickly to the line of scrimmage. And they got him in the backfield as Hall got the carry. Tabbery to throw. Screen to Orgeron. He's got the catch. Oh, and he lost the ball. It's still loose. And Northern Colorado has it. Nip throws over the middle, and it is caught inside the 5 for a first down. Play fake. Nip to throw. Throws the end zone just over the outstretched hands of the tight end. Play fake. Back to throw. Nip. Pressure. Sack! Who got there? Roscoe for the sack for the Cowboys out near the 25-yard line. Snap and hold are there. The kick is up and hit the upright and is no good. Hit the upright and falls right straight down. Briscoe gets the carry, running left. And he's got some room. He's got a first down and tripped up from behind, or he might have taken that one all the way. 3rd and a yard and a half. Delayed handoff, and Briscoe is going to get hit in the backfield and drop. That had no chance. At the 42 of the Cowboys, first down for Northern Colorado. Play fake, Nip to throw, and he's going to hit the tight end, who lost the ball and recovers. Gets about 5 on the catch. Play fake. Blitz comes, and they got him! The sack! That's B.J. Blunt, who comes in and takes him down way back near midfield. From the Cowboy 47. Handoff to Reek. Look out, he's got some room. And he's down at the 34-yard line. And they're going to throw on 4th and 2. And it is incomplete. Oh, they throw a flag late. Oh, no. They're going to get interference. Takes the snap. Play fake. Pressure comes. He gets away. And Nip throws and's got a receiver inside the 10 and in the end zone for the score. Cowboys could have sacked him. They missed. They are going to try the onside kick, and it doesn't get far enough. There's a flag down. It hadn't gotten far enough, and they hit it. They kicked it forward. Showing blitz. Here comes the blitz. And a little slant pass. It's intercepted! And they'll pitch it, and they're going to run it in for the touchdown. It was intercepted. Parker Orgeron was trying to bring down the person who intercepted it, and he flipped it out to a teammate who takes it in for the score. Play fake, nip to throw, and down he goes with a sack. It's B.J. Blunt back at the 44-yard line of Northern Colorado, and a timeout in the shotgun. Rolls right. Rolling, still rolling, and now throwing. And, incomplete. It hit a Cowboy. Back to throw, nip. Pressure, and they got him! A sack! And that's Roscoe with another one, and that'll keep the clock moving. Back to throw is Nip. Three-man rush, throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. And the Cowboys win the ball game. How about that? Tough second half for the Pokes. They hang on for a 17-14 victory, and that's a nice win for the Cowboys.
Coach Greely, let's talk about the game.
Yeah, it was a good game. Of course, anytime you can win a football game is good. I mean, wake up the next day, you feel a lot better. You want to look at the newspaper. You want to watch the news. You look on social media. But when you lose, you don't want to look at none of that. So winning is good. Of course, we didn't play perfect by any means, but we came back home with a victory.
Coach, it looked to me we won the first half, and then we won the last possession of the game, literally, in my opinion. You agree with that?
Yeah, we played a good first half. Of course, we left some points on the board that we should have gotten, but the second half, we played well in spots, especially defensively, but we did give up a touchdown, and then we threw an interception for a touchdown and made that thing close. But defense, like always, kind of stood up to the challenge and ended up sealing the deal. Actually, we scored a touchdown. It was they called a personal foul on us for blocking the back, and it wasn't. Good. So really, we should have had another score right there. But hats off to the guys. The defensive guys never panicked, and they liked the game being in their hands.
Playing at 4,600 feet, was it ever a factor in the game, you think?
I don't think so. Most of the guys, we didn't have too many guys cramp up, and I thought we was breathing well. Some guys said it was hard to breathe, but others said that the altitude didn't bother them. So it definitely didn't affect B.J. Blunt. He was all over the field all night long. That's right. And what a great game he had.
Their quarterback, he was getting a lot of pregame hype and all that kind of stuff. A couple of scouts from the NFL were there to see him. Were you agree with it?
Well, he had some good throws, but I thought we affected him by hitting him. And anytime you start hitting a guy, it'll change his demeanor. But he did throw some excellent balls, but we made some plays in coverage too.
All right. We're going to take a break. Be back with stats right after this. Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it.
For generations, my family's been sharing our recipes with your family.
That's why our menu is filled with the delicious dishes Mom and Dad cooked for us at home. Whether it's kids' night or any night, bring the family, we've got the food. We've got dinner covered.
Casa Manana, Lake Charles, and Sulphur.
So there's no cars in this commercial, but we're not going to talk about cars. We're going to talk about an experience. I think it's safe to say that people's expectations of their customer experience these days is pretty low. But you're about to spend your hard-earned money, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars of it. Don't settle for being treated like you're worth less than that. Expect a red carpet experience, not the same old shady salesman or bully manager or long hold times you're used to. All you have to do is raise your expectations and then look around and see who's left to choose from.
Here's the places. These are the people. They are courteous, attentive, knowledgeable, in a word, professionals. So great prices, great products, awesome people. This combination is the reason Southwest Louisiana has voted Pumpelly Tire the #1 tire store year after year. We're honored and thankful, and our pledge to you is your continued satisfaction. Pumpelly Tire, Ruth Street in Sulphur, Ryan Street, Lake Charles.
Welcome back to more Inside Cowboy Football. Time now to look at the final stats from the game, and of course the most important one is the one at the top. Final score, the Cowboys win 17-14 over Northern Colorado. First down department, almost even, 15-14 Cowboys. Rushing, the Cowboys 106 yards, while holding Northern Colorado to only 40. In the passing department, the Cowboys picked up 216 yards, while Northern Colorado picked up 261. Total offense-wise, the Cowboys are on the winning edge of that as well with 322 yards, while Northern Colorado had 301. Third down conversions, 5 of 15 for the Pokes. Turnovers, 2 for the Cowboys, 1 for Northern Colorado. And time of possession, 33 minutes for the Cowboys, 25 for Northern Colorado. And again, the big thing is the Cowboys with the score. We have our student-athlete guest here, and we have 2 of them for you fans. 2 guys who contributed mightily to the Cowboy victory over the weekend. We have running back Justin Pratt to my immediate left, Let's hear it for Justin, huh, folks? There you go. And to the left of Justin, we have linebacker B.J. Blunt right here, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. All right, we're going to look a little bit at you, Justin. First, the carries. You had 14 carries for 67-yard gains. You scored a touchdown. Your longest run was 41 yards. You averaged 4.5 yards a carry. That's a pretty good day, huh?
That's all right.
Yeah, I think it is all right. Man, almost 5 yards a carry. What you talking about, huh?
Yeah, most of that came from the first half, actually. Yeah, I feel like after halftime, they went in and made their adjustments and stuff, and they came out. I feel like they were trying to stuff the run a little bit more.
The big question everybody was asking prior to the game is playing at 4,600 feet, almost a mile high. Did that affect you at all? Did you get fatigue at all?
Yeah, it was bothering me.
When did it hit you? In the first half, second half?
First drive.
Really? Seriously?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it was killing me.
All right. Well, you recovered well, even with all that going on. Did they do anything defensively that had you confused at all, or was it just a question of hitting the holes?
No, for the most part, we seen every look that Coach Gidger gives us in practice over the entire summer.
All right.
So yeah, we were prepared for it. We saw.
Good.
We knew what they were doing.
All right, BJ, you had a great game too. You had 8 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 tackles for loss. What was your mindset going in that ball game? You just ready to hit somebody else?
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know, we set up a lot of preparation going against each other, and being able to tackle against somebody else was, it was great.
How did it feel to be playing against a quarterback who the NFL scouts were looking at? Did that fire you up a little bit more?
Oh yeah, most definitely, because there's always going to be guys looking at him because he's a top prospect or whatever the case may be. So I always try to play hard no matter who the opponent. But once you get a accolade like that to go against, it's something to take advantage of.
All right. Well, fellas, thank you so much, and congratulations for the win, and welcome back down to sea level.
Oh, yeah.
All right. It's time for our assistant coach interview, and this week we've got a treat in the offensive coordinator and the wide receiver coach, Landon Hofer. We'll go to him right now. We're here today with our assistant coach of the week guest, and that's offensive coordinator Landon Hofer. Coach Hofer is also in charge of wide receivers. Coach, welcome to the show, and it's a pleasure to see you again.
Good to be here.
All right. Well, you're kind of the key guy because the offense seems to be the focus coming into the season. When you talk to people about the defense, they feel comfortable with DWA and all that sort of thing, and then you start talking about offense, and there may be some question marks, but the question marks are constructive question marks, like what kind of year is your quarterback going to have, seeing as how this is his 3rd year in the saddle. So how do you feel about Tabry going into this season?
Well, there's a lot of unknown, always a lot of unknown going into a season. A lot of new faces out there. Some of them are the same guys, some of them have new numbers. We've got a really consistent group, a group that has worked really hard, a group that takes a lot of pride in doing the small things. I think we're more physical up front. We'll be able to impose our presence on opponents a little more than we have in the past, and we've lost a little electricity from the receiver group, is what everyone keeps telling me. But I see a group of guys that really compete with each other. They're incredibly consistent. They're really fundamentally sound, and I really feel like James and Cody have meshed well with them. And we've got a bunch of backs like Justin Pratt and David Ham that had great years last year, and good to have Ryan Ross back. 6 brings a lot of energy to us, and want Mac Briscoe to get some carries. New guy who hadn't played any games yet for us.
Tell me about your wide receivers now, because you lost a lot at wide receiver from last year.
Park Orgeron is the most experienced guy. Kyron Sutton made a lot of big plays early in the year and battled some injuries. The guys that have kind of come on late, Trevor Beggy from Lafayette has had a really good camp, a really good spring. Kind of is the definition of the consistency I'm looking for. He plays split times with Kalen Highshaw, and Kalen had a really good year in 15. Highshaw was Shelby was battling some injuries. Highshaw played more, was really productive, and then Highshaw was injured a little last year, and so Shelby played a little more. So those guys are looking for big things out of them, and there's some guys that people probably haven't seen, like freshman Dion Cormier from Houston had a really good camp. We had a graduate transfer, Rodnell Cruel, who's originally from New Orleans, and He's battled some injuries in camp, but he's really mature. He's got his degree from Tusculum in Tennessee, and looking forward to getting him in the game and seeing what he can do.
Coach, when you look at your offense, are you going to be wide open like you were 2 years ago when Taberry came in and became the newcomer of the year in the state of Louisiana? Or are you going to try and move him a little bit more out of the pocket this year?
Well, you kind of figure out what the guys are good at. You want to do what your players are good at. We've got a lot of good tight ends, so they'll always be heavily involved in that. We've got more depth there than we did last year. Lorraine Ross is coming back, but Austin Nelson, we lost a little thump in the run game when we lost Austin last year to injury, and Jacob Logan and Trey Connerly have really developed and had really good off seasons, so we're expecting good things out of them. And with all the backs, we had a lot more, I guess you could say spread, but we did a lot more two-back formations 2 years ago because we had a lot of backs healthy. And last year, we really were rolling with Ham and Pratt, and that was about it. So, we can fit a lot of these schemes to the players that are playing well and guys that are doing things with the ball well.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck to you and the Cowboys, and particularly the offensive side.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to it.
All right. Landon Hofer, offensive coordinator and wide receiver coach here at McNeese State University.
Thank you, Southwest Louisiana, for voting Casa Mañana Best Mexican Restaurant year after year. Famous for margaritas, nachos, homemade sangria. 6 new big screen TVs. Come home to Casa.
So there's no cars in this commercial, but we're not going to talk about cars. We're going to talk about an experience. I think it's safe to say that people's expectations of their customer experience these days is pretty low. But you're about to spend your hard-earned money, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars of it. Don't settle for being treated like you're worth less than that. Expect a red carpet experience, not the same old shady salesman or bully manager or long hold times you're used to. All you have to do is raise your expectations and then look around and see who's left to choose from.
Here's the places. These are the people. They are courteous, attentive, knowledgeable, in a word, professionals. So great prices, great products, awesome people. This combination is the reason Southwest Louisiana has voted Pumpelly Tire the #1 tire store year after year. We're honored and thankful, and our pledge to you is your continued satisfaction. Pumpelly Tire, Ruth Street in Sulphur, Ryan Street, Lake Charles.
Welcome back into more of Inside Cowboy Football, and we're here at Casa Mañana on Ryan Street, and they got good food in here. In fact, I can smell some good food. In fact, Coach, I can see some good food.
We haven't eaten any yet. So.
Oh, man.
Oh, here it comes.
Wait. What do we got here? Hello, guys.
You,
we got Rowdy and his helpers.
It looks like we've got some fajitas right here.
Look at that, and shrimp and butter.
Ooh.
Look at all of this. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Rowdy.
Thank you very much.
Fellas.
Don't touch it, Rowdy. Don't touch it, but I appreciate it. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank y'all very much. We appreciate that. Yeah, way to go. All right, Coach, we got a little bit of time left. Let's talk a little bit about the upcoming opponent, Houston Baptist. What are you looking for from them?
Well, we just got video in today. Of course, we'd gotten some from last year, but they changed offensive philosophies and defense as well. So we're watching some film of last year, of course, and then, kind of some different schemes that they've switched to with other coaches that have come in. Got a little Texas Tech flavor, so they'll throw the ball a little bit more. And, today's a big work day for us. Try to get everything done, try to prep for this upcoming week.
All right, Coach, good luck to you and the Cowboys. Fans, be with us again next Tuesday night when we'll be back with more of Inside Cowboy Football. Thank you.